gold is still sitting above, right? This 154.5. Silver is definitely biding its time. The most bullish looking of the precious metal charts. And gold miners, if it stays above 25, very choppy beast. This is kind of a hold your nose play. Miners are starting to look really good, but, right, it's got a lot of work to do. So 26, and then let's see what happens for GDX. Oh, I just got an alert on gold. This is going to be directly, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Anytime I see dollar yen fall, gold, oopala, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, so long story short, this rolling over is bullish gold. That's the gold dollar index. It's percolating higher pretty quickly. So guess what? We're going to have a rotation here. Even if my intermarket says it's not ready. Let me show you real quick. As we already started breaking out, but I want to just show you a big picture. I've been very, very hesitant until I could see the dollar yen falling for sure, right? Breaking that 145. We break the 145, gold is going to take off. But for right now, hold on, there's one chart, gold to SPX. Okay, so relatively gold is hanging out relative to SPX. It's a ratio chart. It really needs to get above 0.55. And at one point it looked like that could be a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then it petered right back out and lost that 154, right? Fell apart. The only reason why I think gold is bid is because the dollar is soft. The dollar comes back to 108 and then bounces at 108. Gold, silver, miners should come back sharply. However, if it doesn't and it breaks lower, gold, miners, silver will take off strongly. Add to that the fact that the dollar yen, which absolutely in my experience is very, very correlated with this gold move, is falling. If it breaks 145, it's not there yet. If it breaks 145, it'll be very, very supportive to precious metals. Right now, gold relative to SPX does not show anything of strength. And my gold percent index had already bottomed at 690, which is way, way, way oversold, but it needed time to create a pattern, right? So that's literally June, July, August, September, October, miners started to move higher, pulled back to that 20, right? This is extremely oversold. This is extremely overbought, and these are tradable levels. So it did come back and get supported, and you can see how it's kind of scooping on a weekly, right? It has a nice rounding look that could start to move higher above Bollinger Bands. Right now, silver's the only one that has done that, right? So now silver has to stay outside of a Bollinger Band and keep moving. But in the past, it's come back in, right? It's hit Bollinger Band and come back down. Exceedingly excited silver got rejected and turned back down. So it's really hard to predict. The only thing I can tell you is that it's productive, but it's not confirming. Productive, but not confirming. In the meantime, in the in-between time, you've got this protracted downtrend with the gold dollar, right? And it is definitely trying to get back above the 200 and move higher. You can get a daily, you can see how it's also percolated higher, but it would have to stay above this 1690. I know that's really messy. I mean, for a lot of people, they are like, what? I don't use that, but it's really, really all about this. It breaks 145, you got gold